About 7 years ago, my ex-wife and I split. Absolutely horrible experience altogether. Some unfortunate events made me go to seek to get custody of my daughter.
Usually when people call us for a child custody matter, they are feeling afraid that someone's going to take their kids away, afraid that they're not going to be able to maintain the relationship that they have with their kids. It's our goal to help remove you from that state of panic and to set you on a more focused track with a solution to whatever problem it is that you have. We formulate a plan of action moving forward from that point on, and it really helps when a client understands we're here, this is the next step, and then this is the next step, to give some level of logic to a seemingly illogical position that you find yourself in. One of the most common mistakes I see is people not following the court order because they no longer think that it actually fits them. In order to change that order, you need to file a modification or go to the court and ask them to change it before you can just change it unilaterally by yourself.
In my experience, nobody would really fight for a father. Some situations that was going on in her mother's house, I just did not agree. I tried to resolve them beforehand, and it just kept getting worse and worse. Every single time, it'd be hours worth of crying before we could actually go and drop her off there. When I took her back to court, I got my daughter tested educationally. She was supposed to be going into the 7th grade, but she was still testing on 2nd and 3rd grade levels. Since I hired McCarty-Larson and got custody of my daughter, we spent all summer tutoring with Sylvan, and she went into the 7th grade at 7th grade level, and she started high school this year. One of the things I really like about working with McCarty-Larson was honesty. If it wasn't feasible, they didn't beat around the bush.
I think that the most important part in choosing a child custody attorney is to make sure that you mesh well with that person. If you don't feel a connection with them, it's not setting yourself up for success in the end. It's very important to choose somebody who you feel safe with and that you feel confident in. If you're concerned about reaching out to an attorney because you're afraid that you can't afford one or that it's going to cost too much, I would definitely recommend still picking up the phone, reaching out to us so we can explain things to you and let you know that it might be less expensive than you think it is.
I just would like to say thank you to McCarty-Larson. They were able to get everything I needed for my daughter taken care of. Me, myself, and my daughter, we truly appreciate everything that they did. I have highly recommended McCarty-Larson Law Firm to multiple people. They were friendly. You could tell that they were always there to help. I definitely could not manage going back to court and getting custody of my daughter without having McCarty-Larson hired.